Alright, so I finally did it, got it done, got it completed. A fully functioning Hypertube line from one end of the base to the other end of the base. What did that tell me right there? And I figured out something in between, learned something new in between. If you give an observer a pulse from a lever, it's only a short pulse. So that means that I can turn this on and then turn this off with a pull of the lever without having to create this whole entire double pole circuit that I created over here. But I still learned something new because I couldn't get a double pole circuit to work, and I actually figured out a way to get it to work, so I got it to work for this contraption right here. But anyway, turning this back on and get to showcase my entire line actually functioning and working. So we're gonna go from one end of the base to the other end of the base. Right now we're approaching the tree form. The little tree form was a little tricky because I had to get all the components for this to be underneath this gantry shaft right here, so it wouldn't block my actual tree form, because it actually moves along the gantry shaft from one end of the form to the other. So it's a nice brisk speed or whatever, you know what I'm saying. Doesn't take too long to get from one section to the next section of the base. This is the steam section, you know what I'm saying, the basic steam machines or whatever, you know what I'm saying. Good chunk of the machines that I had over here moved down to the other end of the base where I was just that. Just pulled them off of here. And the reason why I'm loving this because I don't have to turn this entire system on. I'm not breaking it down at all. You know what I'm saying? This entire system right here that was running the chain conveyors all along my base, I don't have to turn any of it on. I could leave all of this basically chunk loaded. And for the most part, I didn't really have to chunk load more that I needed to, because the way that I initially had it set up, because I wanted to make one power line, one power system that was gonna power the entire line all the way straight down of Hypertubes, and then I stopped myself and made independent systems. So I just chunk loaded this. Everything else is basically connected to the sections of the base that's already pre chunk loaded or whatever. So I don't have to chunk load anything in between. Good to go. Save on space, save on memory. You know what I'm saying? So it's now, let's go over this direction right here. And this is base, you know what I'm saying? What I do, all the crafting and everything else, all the processes and all of that stuff. So sloppy, I don't care. Everything works. I'm not trying to get look neat. I was thinking about streamlining it a little bit, but maybe in the future. Right now, everything works. It's fine. Just trying to build up and get to the rest of the tiers of Greg Tech. So now we off. We're gonna be heading down to the sifting system. So this is my sieving system right here. I got two cobblestone generators in the middle. They kind of archaic because they don't work anymore. Well, I decommissioned them. They don't work anymore. You know what I'm saying? I could turn them back on, but I don't really need it. I have enough cobblestone. I have enough what's the name going through the system right now. And this is what we're looking like. This is the reason why I turned it off. I got 73k copper, crushed copper, 51k crushed iron, 33k tin ore, 28k magnetite, which is also iron, 28k, which is phallarite, which is another metal product or whatever, and 20k this. Lowest I got is 2,000 in the pearls, 2,000 emeralds, 3,718 diamonds. I didn't really need to run it any more than what it was running at. But yeah. Alright, so now we're gonna go down to the cobble works. I'm glad it just only took me maybe about 2 hours to set up because of the space of the amount of space that I have in between every section of my base. So this is the cobble works right here. That's just where I crush cobblestone down to sand and dust and everything like that. And this is basically my industrial smelter. And I had to put this block right here in order not to fly past here and fall off the edge of the thing. So this is the smelter. So I'll turn everything on down here. And that's basically it. And this is all chunk loaded. Everything's working right now. Everything's good. It's good to go. You know.